أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسول الكريم. Today inshallah we will start Surah At-Takwīr. Ayatuha 29. There are 29 verses in this surah. Small surah, but the verses are small, so that is why they are 29. And in this Qur'an that we have, this is called the order of the Qur'an, Tartib Mashafi, surah number 81. But this is one of the early surah which was revealed in Makkah. In the order of revelation, is number 7. Surah mean a chapter of the Qur'an. Takwīr mean folding up, folding. You fold something, like for example a turban. Then you fold around your cape and your head. That process is called Takwīr. Makkiyah mean revealed before the Hijrah, and there is one ruku in it. This is an important surah. There are virtues of it, special. And it was one of the beloved surah of the Prophet ﷺ. So, if you can start memorizing it, it will be very good. It sounds also very beautiful. So the hadith in Nasa'i say that سمعت النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم يقرأ في الفجر إذا الشمس كورت. The Prophet ﷺ used to recite this surah in Salatul Fajr, his favorite surah. إذا الشمس كورت فجر. Ibn Umar radiallahu anhu say, Hassan hadith in Tirmidhi, the first hadith was also Sahih. He say, the Prophet said, Man sarrahu, whosoever wishes, an yanzura ila yawm al-qiyamati, to look at the day of resurrection, كأنه رأي عين, like he is seeing it, the day of judgment, with his open eyes. فليقرأ, he should recite إذا الشمس كورت, this surah. وإذا السماء انفطرت, the next surah which will come after it. وإذا السماء انشقت, these three surah. The Prophet said, if you want to see how the day of judgment is, you want to look at your naked eye today in this dunya, read this surah. It will give you a complete picture of the day of judgment. إِذَا الشَّمْسُ كُوِّرَتْ. Hadith in Tirmidhi, Sahih Hadith, the Prophet ﷺ say, شَيَّبَتْنِي, turned me old. Okay, my hair become gray. Surah Hud, because of that. Wal-Waqi'ah, Surah Waqi'ah. Wal-Mursalat, Surah Mursalat. Amma yatasa'alun an-naba wa idha ash-shamsu kuwirat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 surah. The Prophet ﷺ said they are so touching. And the day of judgment and the ahwal of hereafter, that when I recite these surah turned me old. One of them is the Shamsu Kubirat. So you start memorizing it. Whatever we do on a daily basis, you memorize it. Okay, is the Shamsu Kubirat. In the beginning of the surah, there are 12 events of the day of judgment. How many? 12. The first 6 are after the first blow of the pipe. The first 6. And the second 6 are that when the day of judgment actually starts. So you will see the difference. Look, like this one, until ayah number 6 we will be reciting today. These are the ones that the day of judgment is not actually established until here. Ayah number 6. And ayah number 7, you go to ayah number 13, because two ayah has only one episode. So these are when the day of judgment actually established. Okay, so there will be difference between the first 6 and the second 6, okay? I tell you a little hints how to memorize it. The way I memorize it. Look, sun and star, you make a couple. Shams is sun and nujum. So you memorize, when you say إِذَا الشَّمْسُ كُوِّرَتْ, so the next ayah is what? إِذَا النُّجُومُ. So you just make a couple. And then Jibal and Ishar, it sounds the same, rhyming. So when you say Jibal, so the next is which one? Ishar. And in these two, remember Ha. وَإِذَا الْوُحُوشُ وَإِذَا الْبِحَارُ. So that way you just keep it in your mind. وَإِذَا الْوُحُوشُ وَإِذَا الْبِحَارُ. A little hint, this is how we keep the ayat in our mind. Okay? So the first one is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say, إِذَا mean when. الشَّمْسُ mean the sun. Okay, كُوِّرَت is folded up. Okay? Okay, كَوْرُ الْعِمَامَةِ. Like in the hadith, the Prophet ﷺ say, in the dua of Safar, أعوذ بك من الحور بعد الكور. حوري بعد الكور. Hawr is the opposite, to open up the turban. And kaur is what? To fold it. So when Allah make your affairs together and you are happy and everything is good, so that is what? Kaur. Okay? And when Allah make it disperse and muntashir and everything is messed up, that is what? Hawr. So in the dua of Safar you say, وَأَعُوذُ بِكَ مِنَ الْحَوْرِ بَعْدَ الْكَوْرِ. When the things were together, Allah scattered it. Okay, so that's called kaur. So how the sun will be folded up? Like folded what? So the rays of the sun will be folded up. So the rays will not be dispersing, it will be folded up. It will be no nur, there will be no light in the sun anymore. Okay? So is a shamsu, and then the other explanation also say that after folding up, the sun will be thrown in the ocean. So that is another meaning of the kuwirat also. So is a shamsu, when the sun rays, kuwirat will be folded up. Okay, remember this cover, kuwirat. Wa mean and, idha mean when. And nujum is the plural of najam, which means stars. In kadarat, the same word we use in Urdu also, kadurat. Kadar mean in Urdu we say mela hona. That something become dirty, dust come up on it, dirty. Okay, they call kadar. So in kidar, so you can say when the stars have no light. Okay, but in kidar also in Arabic mean that dispersing, falling apart. That is also in kidar mean. So to combine both the meaning of falling also and losing the shine, this will be the meaning of in kadarat. Fall, losing their shine. So both meaning will be accommodated. Okay? So وَإِذَا النُّجُومٌ كَدَرَتْ. Wa mean and, idha mean when, al-jibal mean mountain, suyirat, the same word that we use in Urdu, sayr. Okay, walking, moving. Okay? So look how many words. Kuwirat is Kawr al-Amama, sun we use, Najam we use in Urdu, Kadurat we use in Urdu, Jibal, Jabal, Suyirat, Sayr. Okay, Ishar, Ashar, 10, Uttilat, Mu'attal. That's why I say for Urdu people, when they don't understand the Quran meaning, a little bit push is needed. But nobody do any effort. Okay? So, وَإِذَا الْجِبَالُ, and when the mountain suyirat is set in motion. Okay, they are suyirat mean they are moved. Okay, they are all majhul sigha, which means जब पहाड़ चलाए जाएंगे. Okay, when the mountains are set in motion, more hebat, more jalal. وَإِذَا الْجِبَالُ سُيِّرَتْ. وَإِذَا mean and, إِذَا mean when, al-ishar mean the she camel that they are pregnant 10 months, 10 months pregnant. عُطِّلَت, they are left unattended, when they are abandoned. What that mean? The most valuable asset for Arab was what? The camel. Amongst the camel was what? The pregnant she camel. Okay, very precious thing. Okay, like the Prophet ﷺ say, if one man come to the straight path because of your effort, O Ali, it is better for you than the red camel. Okay, like today you say, better for you than 0-mile Mercedes. Very expensive. Or some other expensive car, 0-mile, very expensive, I give you 5 of them. I deliver it to your home this evening. You will be happy, or you say, no, I don't have place to park them. You understand? So that is how they say that now everybody used to be sticking to the tails of Ishar when she going to be delivering. And that is more so valuable. And that day they will be so panicked, nobody even care about Ishar. When the 10-month pregnant she camel will be left unattended, mu'attal, abandoned. وَمِنْ أَيْنَ إِذَا مِنْ وِنْ الْوُحُوشُ, the wild beast, okay, the animal from jungle, حُشِرَت, they will be gathered together. What that mean? That those kind of wahshi animal, wild animal, normally they don't like to live amongst the human being. And they don't like to live amongst each other also. But the terror of that day, that will be that they will be scared, they will be coming, and they will enter in your home looking for shelter. Okay, they will be unable, they will leave their animosity with the humans also, and their jealousy with each other also, and in panic they will say, emergency, emergency, let's go, and enter in somebody's home. Okay, the wild animal, the wild beast will be gathered together. وَإِذَا الْبِحَارُ, and when the sea, the ocean, bahar, سُجِّرَت, tasjir. The original meaning of as-sajar is what? When you flare up the fire, ag balkana. Okay, for example, you say sajaratu tanuru, that the oven, when the fire is what? Flare up in that is called what? Tasjir. So they say in the ocean will flare up, there will be fire in them also, and they will be boiling also. Okay, and the water, Hassan Basri said that the water will be also dry, and then there will be fire in the ocean. So وَإِذَا الْبِحَارُ, and when the seas, the ocean, سُجِّرَت, will be flared up. Remember a little bit a word of the Arabic grammar here is, look, all these are, you say be with it. When the sun will be, which means somebody is doing it. When the mountain will be, okay, will be left. Here in Kadara. Okay, so in Kadara, it is not like Kuddirat. In Kadara means when something happened by itself, spontaneously, they're called in Kadara. Okay, like for example, I tried to split something and it split. It split by itself. Okay, so that's called in Kadara. So وَإِذَا النُّجُومُ, when the stars in Kadarat will fall by itself. So this is why this is different. Okay, otherwise this should have been Kuddirat. So you, in that case, you will say when the stars will be fall, but it's saying will fall in Kadara. Okay, so this is the little difference grammatically.
إذا when الشمس, the sun, كُوِّرَت, will be folded. وإذا, and when النجوم, the star, انقدرت, fall, losing their shine. وإذا, and when الجبال, the mountains, سُيِّرَت, will be set in motion. وإذا, and when العشار, the 10-month pregnant she camel, عُطِّلَت, will be left unattended. وإذا, and when الوحوش, the wild beasts, حُشِّرَت, will be gathered. وَإِذَا and when al-biharu, the sea, the ocean, sujjirat, will be flared up.
You already know this? You memorize this surah?
Yes.
Okay, so everybody try to memorize it, okay? Okay, wa akhir da'wana alhamdulillah.
Jazakallah.